going on? What's going on? Hey, listen. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, man. Hey, listen, we in the season right now. We in the season. We calling out all names, man. We pulling out all cards. And you know, Bud, y'all already know how I do. I rock with Bud. Still rock with him. I ain't like the shit he did the other day to the supporters. But nonetheless, it's still Team Bud over here, man. Ain't nothing changed, man. You dig what I'm saying? So, it's no surprise. Y'all already know, me and Knockout Boxing 86 TV, we just, we don't mesh, bro. And somebody sent me a video that he made, man. So he was kind of going in on our guy. He was going in on Bud a little bit. So let me unpack and kind of go into some of his talking points and kind of pretty much debunk the bullshit he's saying, all right? Somebody take the phone and the computer from this guy, man. Gag him, please. Let's see. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Listen, man. Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford is exactly 2 weeks away, and I can't wait for that shit.
Neither can I. I can't wait for the Spencecution date. The Spencecution is coming.
Got Frank Martin tonight, Alicia Bumgarner, Andy Cruz making his professional debut. But bruh, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Earl say, look, man, about to roll that boy, put him in a Rillo, and then I'm moving to 154. If I break his will, he ain't gonna want a rematch. He popping big shit. And I love that shit, bro, cause like...
And will your boy Errol stand on that big shit, though? That's the thing.
You gotta stand on that, you know what I mean?
I agree 100%. Gotta stand on that. Absolutely agree with him.
And as an Earl Spence fan, I think Terrence Crawford fans, y'all get something twisted, bro. Y'all get something twisted, and I really do. Like, we know what Earl gonna do.
What he gonna do? How do we know what Errol gonna do? Please keep going.
We don't know what Bud gonna do. Like, this shit really a test for Bud. It's really a test for him. Like,
oh, so it's a test for Bud, but it's not a test for Errol Spence. Interesting.
He really is the one that we looking at like, we don't know, bro. We don't know what your chin looking like against somebody like Earl.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. So we don't know how Terrence Crawford's gonna hold up against somebody that punches like Errol Spence. So let me see. Bud never got hit by Kavalauskas. Who else was a good puncher? Yoriokas Gamboa. See, where knockout is wrong is when people say this, I keep saying this over and over again. How you gonna say you don't know where Bud's chin is when his chin has already been tested, and then he showed you already what he does after his chin gets tested, or he's in some kind of adversity, or he gets wobbly, or whatever it is, right? So what he's trying to say is Errol Spence is just a much harder puncher than all these other dudes that Bud already faced, and I don't agree. I don't think Errol Spence punches harder than Kavalauskas at all. I just don't. But let's keep going.
We don't know what your durability hitting on.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Wait. Stop right there. He said we don't know what Terrence Crawford's durability is hitting on. Damn. So, I guess Errol Spence has been the poster child of durability all these years, right? Not to mention, I'm going to say it again. I'm telling y'all, that car accident knocked some screws loose in Errol Spence. And this is not being funny and being very serious here. This is not a joke. It's not a slight on Errol Spence. You can't tell me that you're flying out of a Ferrari at 90 miles an hour and you didn't knock something loose in your head. Look at how Errol Spence used to talk before the accident, and look at him now. I'm not talking about his teeth and all of that, because we already know what happened with his teeth. I'm talking about his speech, bro. His speech. He always had a regular, like a kind of robotic talk, but it's worse. It's worse. You got to be a fool to think you can hear it. Keep going. What is he talking about?
You the one with all the questions in my mind, bro. Like, I don't know. We don't know what your heart really like.
We don't know what Terrence Crawford's heart is really like. Wow, that is a big miscalculation by a knockout right there. He says we don't know what Terrence Crawford's heart is like. So we don't know if Bud is really with the smoke. We don't really think Bud got the heart pretty much to step in there with Errol. Where we at right now? Keep going.
With these dudes you been fighting, like, we don't really know nothing. We don't know what you gonna do. We don't know how bad you really want this fight, if it's a money.
Well, that's good that you don't know what he gonna do. You don't. What you want to know what he gonna do for? What you want to? Why do you want to know his game plan? Because we already know Errol game plan. We know he only got one game plan. Is that what it is?
Grab or not, you the one that turn
a money grab. I mean, what? So, in other words, Bud is gonna go in there just to get laid down. That's pretty much what Knockout is saying, bro. Of course, this is a money grab in a sense because they both going for the bag. What are you talking about? It's prize fighting, man. What do you mean?
Your back on the biggest fight of your career, bro. You did that. You the one that's been saying for the past 3-4 years you don't need this fight. Shit, you just said earlier this week you don't need this fight, bro.
And here he go. He's still harping on that. Terrence Crawford said he don't need to fight with Errol. Bro, obviously, man, it was out of frustration that the dude was saying that. Now, I don't know why he's saying that now. I guess he feel like he don't need the fight to be great, to be a Hall of Famer. But obviously, Bud does need the fight to be undisputed because Errol got most of the belts. He got the other belts just as well as Errol needs Bud because Bud got the other belt. Just like collecting Infinity Stones, right? You know what I mean? You need all of them. So when Bud was saying that in the past, it probably was out of frustration because the fight wasn't getting made. If you hear Bud saying it now, put it like this. If you say it in the past, it was out of frustration and it was out of the fact that he doesn't need Errol to be great. He doesn't need him to be a Hall of Famer because he's already going to be a Hall of Famer. If you hear him saying it now, it's strictly because he's saying, well, I don't need him to be a Hall of Famer. I don't need him to be great. Obviously, he does need Errol Spence because Errol definitely has the belts. All right? So when Bud was saying that, I kind of wish he didn't say that in this sense because, like I said, you see what I keep talking about, fuel? How sometimes Terrence Crawford got to watch what he say because it gives these dudes like Knockout fuel to keep on trying to keep harping on the same bullshit over and over and over again. Let's keep going.
So people like Terrence Crawford fans, y'all get shit twisted, bro. Like, y'all act like this a test for Earl. Like, you don't know Earl gonna come out stepping on shit. You don't know he gonna come out doing his motherfucking thing.
Oh, so it is a test for Errol. So who has Errol ever fought like Bud, bro? What? So, in other words, this is going to be a cakewalk for Errol Spence. This is what this dude is really saying without saying it, man.
You done seen him, bro. You done seen him go get that shit out the mud in Sheffield, England.
Bro, first of all, he ain't getting it out of the mud. He's stepping. Bro, I don't care what he do. Bro, let Errol step. He could do all the stepping he want. He better not step and make an error or he gonna get sniped. We know what's gonna happen if he stepped the wrong way. Errol could step. Yeah, we want Errol to step, but he better step the right way. He better not step recklessly because we already know what's gonna happen.
Kell Brook is from. When Kell Brook had shit to lose, bro. When he was an undefeated welterweight champion. Considered the best welterweight in the division, bro. Earl went and took his shit in his own hometown. Bud ain't never stepped like that, dog.
What? Wait a minute. Didn't Bud take Ricky Burns' belt? If I'm not mistaken. Didn't he go just somebody in his hometown and take their belt? Am I missing something or am I wrong? I thought that's what he did, right? And since we on this topic of, kind of like slandering dudes, Kell Brook was already damaged, bro. He was damaged goods when Errol fought him, bro. I was already jammed. His face was weak already. I keep telling y'all already. When somebody break their face is never. I've been saying this already. Their face is never the same again. Once they break one orbital bone, their entire face is weakened. That is why when they break their orbital bone, they have to put titanium plates in their eye, like around the bone to hold it up. And those plates stay there, bro. They stay there, and it'll weaken the other side of the face. So Ugas, for instance, got one of his eyes broken by Arrow. Arrow was the first one to break that cherry. So whoever fights Ugas again and breaks it's going to be easier for Ugas to get his other eye broke. This is what I'm saying. That's just what it is.
What his big moment, bro? Like, motherfucking Ndongo, that's your big moment that you got to lean on?
Bro, that's his big moment, bro. Whoever had the belts, that's their moment, my dude. What do you... Bro, are these dudes real boxing fans or they just fans of a boxer, bro? I'm starting to think a lot of these channels, they're not boxing fans, bro. Because if you're a real boxing fan, you wouldn't even dare say some shit like that out of your mouth. What is your big moment? Julius Ndongo, Ricky Burns, bro, they had belts. They were champions, bro. They were champions. No matter what you think of their caliber, they were champions. They held titles. He went after whoever had the belts in his division, bro. How can you take that away from a man that trained so hard to get these belts? You think Ricky Burns and you think Julius Ndongo, they don't train to get where they was to get them belts, man? You think somebody just gave it to them? Just say, here you go. So I think that's highly disrespectful, man. And it's not even just about Terrence Crawford. Somebody can say that about Errol Spence and his him beating Ugas, or something like that. Well, only time I can see people saying that is when people counter people that be disrespecting Bud's resume. But overall, Errol went after who had the fucking belts, man. That's just what it is. It could have been Jeff Horn that had the belt. Jeff Horn had a belt, so okay, you're gonna take that away from Bud, and Jeff Horn beat the man, Pacquiao, or however you might want to look at it. He beat him. He took the belt from him. He had the belt. He had one of the marbles. So Bud went after whoever had the marbles, man. Same thing Errol Spence doing. Same thing he did. Whoever had the belts at the time, Errol Wynn got the belts. Whoever had the belts in Bud division at the time, Bud Wynn got the belts. How dare you disrespect the sport like that? Keep going.
Straight up, bro. Like, Earl done did shit, man. That Bud ain't had to do. Oh, let me get this champion coming off an eye injury. Let me get this 2-division champion coming off a motherfucking car wreck, bro. We know what Earl gonna do if adversity strike. We know what Earl gonna be about if shit get rough in there.
Adversity though against who? What adversity has Errol Spence faced, man? See, y'all cats gotta watch y'all words, man. First, Bud being rocked. That's a bad thing, right? He got rocked. That's a bad thing, right? That's a bad thing. He got rocked. Errol, you saying he been through adversity, right? So then, I'm assuming you mean that Errol's been rocked and been hurt before, right? So how did Errol react to being hurt? Same way Bud reacted to being hurt. Came back and whooped ass. So how could you say Terrence Crawford ain't never faced adversity, but then in the same time say, oh, Bud been wobbled and hurt? Isn't that adversity? I thought that's what adversity means, right? One form of adversity is getting hurt in the ring, right? And being able to battle through that hurt. Keep going.
It's gonna get rougher. We know what Derek shit, the whole team, we keeping it 100. This is a test for Bomac, bro.
Now we getting into Bomac now. Now we getting into Bomac.
A test for his ass too. All that shit, find your rhythm. That shit ain't working in this fight, bro. Oh.
How do you know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work? We all are assuming what's gonna happen. Just like me, I'm assuming Bud's gonna knock him out. That doesn't mean that's what's gonna happen, but I'm assuming this was gonna happen. But don't sit up here and say it ain't gonna work. You don't know what's gonna work, bro. You don't know what's gonna work. There's a possibility that body attack shit might work against Terrence Crawford. There's a possibility it might not work. You see?
You gonna have to fight him Oh, let's get more competitive. All that shit, bro. That ain't working. It's a test for his ass too, as a trainer, as a coach. Can you?
Oh, so it's not a test for Derrick James, but it's just a test for Bomac. So Derrick James just ironed out the perfect killing machine, and he has no quirks or flaws or any kind of holes in his game. So Derrick James just need to sit back, let Errol get busy, and take this dude out. This little 140 pounder light dude that they claim he's light in the ass, right? Yeah. Okay.
Really coach, or you just there for moral support, dog? Cause we know Derrick James under fire, Jamel Charlo, undisputed, Brian Castano. Hey, let me tell you the exact right shit to do, so you can beat his ass. Did that shit. We know what Derrick James gonna do. Frank Martin, Michelle Rivera coached him up, gave him the exact right shit to do, so he could put powers on Michelle Rivera. Earl Spence, Udinese Ugas, Earl Spence, Kell Brook, Earl Spence versus motherfucking Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, bro. Derrick James gonna give him instructions in the.
And none of those dudes is Terrence Crawford. None of them that you just named is Terrence Bud Crawford. Just like you can argue that none of the dudes Bud faces Errol Spence. It's a fact. But he has faced people that's just like Errol Spence or just as relentless or pressure fighters, so to speak. When has Errol ever faced a boxer puncher, really? Think about that for a minute. When has Errol Spence ever faced a boxer that can move around and can punch at the same time? It's either he faced a pillow fist dude that can't punch but he moves around, or he faces somebody with athleticism that can't punch and moves around with some pressure, or he faces somebody that doesn't move around and has cement for legs but can punch.
Biggest moments, he ain't gonna fold, he ain't gonna be under too much pressure. He gonna give motherfucking Earl Spence some news that he can use around this motherfucker. This a test for them, bro. This ain't a test for Earl and motherfucking Derrick James. Y'all get shit all the way twisted.
Oh, so like I said again, it's not a test. So if this ain't a test for Errol Spence, then that means Bud is a cakewalk and Bud is a nobody. So you actually taking away from your guys' abilities, man, because you pretty much saying you reducing Terrence Crawford to the same level of competition that you saying that Bud been fighting. You saying Bud ain't really fought nobody. So then if this ain't a test for Derrick James and Errol, then you putting Terrence Crawford in that same category of fighters that you saying Bud been fighting. Fool. Keep going.
This ain't a thing where it's a fight fan, bro, just looking back, being objective. I know what Earl Spence is gonna do. Bud Crawford is the motherfucking wild card. We don't know what the hell is up. And the crazy thing is, Earl Spence so good at what he do. Derrick James.
But that's good though. I'm glad he said that. That Bud is the wild card. You don't know what he gonna do. I know how he trying to put it, but I'm putting it my way. Yeah, you right. You don't know what he gonna do. That's what's making it so dangerous for Errol Spence. Keep going.
So good at what he do. Bud Crawford gonna have to be everything y'all hype him up to be, and then some, bro.
All right. Granted, Errol Spence is gonna have to be everything that y'all hype him up to be and more. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me where I'm wrong at. So he's putting it as if Errol don't have to work hard or nothing. He just gonna go in there and just wax this dude. He's gonna go in there and wash Bud with no kind of fire thrown back at him, no resistance, no nothing. That's pretty much what Knockout is saying.
And I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. Like, y'all hype this man up to be like he a perfect fighter. Like, I ain't watch Mean Machine put him on his motherfucking knees and have him holding on to him and shit.
Okay, but who hypes Terrence Crawford up to be this perfect fighter? If anybody is doing that, it's y'all. You just got through saying that this ain't a test for Errol, which equals Errol is the perfect fighter, right? That's what you trying to say. We always say Bud get hit in certain fights, but Bud is the least hit in the division. So listen, we not taking nothing away from. We're not saying Terrence Crawford don't get hit. We know he got fight. In fact, I just made a video saying that Bud got some shit he gotta watch out for. All right, and we gotta be. Come on, man. You gotta be stupid to believe that Bud don't know that he understands that he gotta watch out for some things. That's why he has a great fucking ring IQ. That's why he is where he is today. Keep going. What is this cat talking about, man?
Like I didn't watch, like bro, like I didn't see with my.
He's another one. Going back to the meme machine thing. I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, Bud got hit by meme machine. So what? Errol got hit by guys. I didn't watch this whole video, y'all. I'm just doing this off the cuff. So let me see if he brings that up. I want to see if he does or not.
Own eyes, bro. Jose Benavidez with one leg go damn near the whole fight and be competitive.
Benavidez was a decent fighter, bro. He went the distance with him, so what? Even if he didn't get the knockout, he went the distance, it wouldn't have mattered. He got the win, bro. He got the win. Who are we now all of a sudden we sitting up here gauging what round dudes get wins and not? Bro, you can't say nothing about somebody going the distance, bro, when Errol went the distance with Mikey Garcia. If we want to take it there, we can take it there. He went the distance with Mikey Garcia. So now it's a crime to go 12 rounds with a boxer now. It's just boxing, bro. You're not going to always get the knockout unless you're Terence Crawford that got 10 straight so far, right? Your boy ain't had a straight knock. Ugas was the latest knockout he got. But before that, who was his last knockout? Ocampo, 2018, right? Let's keep going.
Like I ain't see Sean Porter 1 foot out the door, do some shit, and be competitive enough to where Terence Crawford on camp felt like he would lose. Like I ain't watched Kel.
It don't matter what happened, bro. You can say whatever you want. He could have been down on the cards, but guess what? He turned it all the way up like magic and knocked his ass out. Something your boy Errol Spence couldn't even do. Why couldn't Errol knock out Sean? Why was that? You know, big stepper. He was stepping big. He couldn't get the knockout. Why?
Brook damn near closed his eye up 3.
Here we go with the Kell Brook eye thing again. These dudes don't got nothing for. Man, this dude, he pretends like he's the master debater. He's so full of shit, man. Everything he say is the same talking points over, like all the rest of them say, and you can easily debunk the shit. And I just spoke about the Kell Brook jab. Kell Brook and Errol Spence jab is two different jabs, bro. Two different jabs. You might argue the fact that Kell Brook jab might be even stronger than Errol Spence jab. You can argue that fact. And even though his eye was looking a little fucked up in that fight, what did Bud do within 4 rounds to Kell Brook? Oh, but Kell Brook was washed up from Errol. He was washed up when Errol fought him too. Stop it. Keep going.
Half motherfucking rounds into the fight, and y'all think shit like that, bro? Like you gonna come up and your first like it's Earl Spit, bro.
Look at him, he don't even know what he want to say. I think you think things. He trying to figure out stuff to talk about, cause he trying to dig. He digging for stuff. Like he just woke up and said, "Yo, let me wake up and just bash Bud this morning."
Y'all boys is goofballs, man.
Not like
you crazy.
You the biggest goofball up here. Everybody know that. You the biggest sensitive goofball there is, man.
The hell is that what you believe, man? Acting like Bud.
You believe what you believe. We believe what we believe.
Show like what, bro? What you watching? What film? I need some of y'all eyeglasses, dog. What film you watching? What fights you don't watch to lead you to believe that Terence Crawford done somehow separated himself all the way from Errol Spence?
What? Bro, do I really gotta say that? He's a phenomenal. He is leagues apart from Errol Spence in the fight department, bro. Leagues apart, bro. They're both great fighters, though. Errol's elite in his own right because of the division. I always thought the welterweight division was weak, man. To be honest with you, man, it wasn't many. The competition, the same dudes that Errol Spence beat, that Bud never fought. Bud would have smoked him too. He would have smoked Danny Garcia. He would have smoked Ocampo. He would have smoked all guys. So what's the difference? And don't talk to me about no amateurs. All right, we don't want to get into that. Let's not do it. But what the hell is he talking about, bro? The guy is a phenomenal fighter, man. Terrence Crawford. Again, the more he talks, you take it away from your man. You take it away from Errol Spence, bro. A lot of the Bud supporters, we know Errol Spence is a good fighter, man. But we just think he's gonna get smoked because we think Bud is levels above him. That doesn't mean that we think Errol's a pushover. See, that's where you got it fucked up at. And if Bud goes in there and makes it look easy, what does that say about Bud? Does that say Errol's just been exposed? I wouldn't say that. But that just shows you how great Bud is. Vice versa, though.
That boy and that bitch going life and death losing the Mean Machine, bro.
Who lost the Mean Machine? Last time I remember, he won. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about? Sean Porter, he went life or death with Sean Porter. Right? Somebody that can't punch, supposedly, right? Sean Porter. Mean Machine was a thumper, bro. And Bud extinguished this man.
This man fighting these subpar ass fighters gotta go orthodox, go southpaw.
Bruh. Yeah, this dude he's a fan of a boxer. He's not a get this dude the fuck out of here, bro. This dude, he don't respect boxing. Anybody you ever hear say, yo, you gotta go orthodox, you gotta switch. That's boxing. Bro, take the boxing out your name, homie. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. You are discrediting the man because he knows how to switch hit, bro. So he's supposed to be uncomfortable in the fight so your man could get off on him. Unbelievable with these guys, bro. This is the extreme fanboyism at its best.
Put himself in harm's way, punching between shots, counter dudes, get into wars and shit.
So? All right, man, which one is it, man? Do y'all want Bud to get into a war with Errol or y'all want him to box him? Because it's clear y'all dudes don't know what you want. If Bud outboxes him, he was running. And then y'all pretend y'all don't want him to get in a war with Errol because he's going to get knocked out. Y'all want him to get into a straight brawl with Errol Spence. Does it not work in y'all favor? I'm not understanding what y'all want, bro. What is it you dudes is calling for, man?
When motherfuckers is getting knocked out by prospects and shit, bro. Mean Machine couldn't even do shit with Virgil.
Bruh, so then ain't Virgil from your hometown? Now you probably discredited Virgil Ortiz. So you're pretty much saying Virgil is a nobody fighter then. The fuck does that mean, bro? He couldn't even do nothing with Virgil. He hurt Virgil. Just like he hurt Bud. Bro, am I missing something with this dude, man? Am I missing something, bro?
Virgil a good fighter and a good prospect for Mean Machine, you know what I'm saying? Bud fight against Mean Machine wasn't any more dominant than Virgil Ortiz's fight against Mean Machine, is what I'm telling y'all, bro.
They both whooped him. Who cares? So what he trying to say is Bud is on the level of Virgil Ortiz. That's what Knockout is pretty much saying. This dude ain't slick, bro. And we already know that that's nowhere near the case. Bud schooled Mean Machine. And I think Virgil did stop him a round earlier, I think. So what? Since y'all wouldn't really get into that, you know why? Do you know why that happened? Because, Bud kind of softened up Mean Machine for Virgil Ortiz. Kind of like y'all be saying when it come to Kell Brook. Errol softened up Kell Brook for Terrence Crawford. So, yeah, we gonna take it there.
Well, that's why I don't be seeing the special shit that y'all claim y'all see. What Bud did to Amir Khan was no different than what motherfucking Canelo Alvarez, Danny Garcia.
Okay, but who said anything about what Bud did to Amir Khan was special? Nobody said it was special. The fucking dude quit. What are you talking about? We already knew Mankind wasn't really over the hills. He had to fight whoever they gave him. Whoever top rank gave him, he fought, bro. What are you talking about?
Like, bro, this shit that he be doing to these fighters, bro, I'm looking like, alright, that's cool. But to act like Earl is the one that's under the microscope and the one that's Bud Crawford is his test, man, y'all all the way stupid with that shit. This shit the other way around, bro.
Oh, so this is not the biggest test for both of them. It's only a test for Terrence Crawford. It's not. It's a cakewalk for Errol. Fine, that's cool. Let it be a test just for Bud, and you gonna see how he aced this test. By you saying that this is not a test for Errol, that's kind of dangerous, man, because you put a lot of false confidence in this dude, and you gonna get his ass hurt, and that's what's gonna end up happening in this fight. But we gonna see.
This shit the other way around, dog.
Okay.
And I don't know what y'all like. Did y'all watch the David Avenesian fight, bro?
Back to the David Avenesian fight, which was a tune-up fight, which is something your boy Errol Spence should have took, and that was recommended that he should have took a fight. Bud was smart for taking that fight to knock some rust off and to keep everything flowing. That's why he took that fight and made a nice little bit of change behind it. Can't be mad at that. What you got to say about the Avenesian fight? Let's see what he got to say about it.
Did y'all watch it? Cabo got pieced up in that fight too.
Last time I checked, this was called boxing. This was called boxing, bro. Mike Donna was piecing up Floyd Mayweather, and they were leagues apart in skills. This is boxing, man. See, these dudes, they let the fanboyism cloud their fucking brains, and they start veering left off of what they're supposed to be really aiming at, the goal of the sport. They're supposed to be talking about the sport itself, and they start getting into personal interjections on these fighters, talking about he got pieced up. That is the silliest thing to say when this is called boxing. You think Bud couldn't have ran around the ring and stopped Avenesian from piecing him up? He could have did that. He fought him. Because it's a fight. And then if Bud was moving around and then Avenesian barely touched him, Bud ain't want to stay there. He ain't want no smoke. That's why he kept running around the ring. Oh, man, y'all are so predictable, man. All these dudes, these Spence fans are so predictable, bro.
He getting hands put on him in a lot of fights. His defense is not what that is, so it ain't even really like.
All right, name me one fighter that don't get hands put on him. Errol Spence get touched up in every fucking fight. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, even Mikey was hitting him with some things. Guys was hurting him. What are you talking about, knockout? All of them are gonna get touched. This is boxing. They're going to get hit. They're gonna get hit. Don't tell me Errol Spence don't get hit, because he gets hit a lot.
Can he fix his defense? It ain't really like, can he?
Bruh, I just pointed out the fact both of them have flaws. They both overextend sometimes, overcommit. Errol does it a lot. He leans over when he's jabbing. He does that a lot. He can get clipped. He does that. So that's defense. Overextending your jab. He gets hit, bro. Errol gets hit. He gets hit. Especially after that accident. He gets hit a whole lot more after that accident. Where the lie at?
Turn it up. Bro, you gonna be able to take this shit.
Oh, God. See, everything he's saying I just spoke about. Is Bud gonna be able to take this? They act like this dude is like he just one knockout. Bro, do y'all realize Terrence Crawford is the one with the one punch knockout power? Errol Spence is not. Keep that shit in mind. Y'all better keep that in mind. See, it only take one shot with him, with Bud, to buzz you and hurt you or even flatline you. It's gonna take multiple shots from Errol. You can get away from multiple shots from him, but it's gonna take that one shot that he don't see, and wham bam, good night.
Cause I know for a fact,
What fact?
Errol gonna get off on you more than all them other fighters that you fought.
He said that's a fact that he think Errol gonna get off of him more than all the fighters he fought before. That's not a fact, my guy, because a fact is something that's certain. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can't say that's a fact. He's just like BMTB with this fact shit. Y'all don't know. They don't know what the hell a fact means. It's your opinion, brother. It's your opinion, and we don't know that. It might be the case because Errol Spence is probably, you could argue, he is better competition than a lot of Bud fighters, but a lot of the dudes Bud fought was nobody to sneeze at either. Because you couldn't beat him. Guarantee that.
Yeah, I know that for a fact, bro. Like, say what y'all want. I know for a fact. And you can come back to this video. Earl Spence will get off on Bud Crawford more than anybody he ever been in the ring with. It ain't a matter.
What does that matter if he gonna lose? If we perceive that he's gonna lose, he can get off on Bud more than any other fighters Bud has fought all he wants. That doesn't mean he's gonna win the fight. This is boxing. I'm gonna go back to that again. I'm gonna keep saying that. This is boxing. Fool.
That ain't whether or not it's gonna happen. It's gonna be whether or not, bro, can you take it and turn up like you did with everybody else? You the one being tested, bro. You the one that I got questions about, homie. Like, that's why that boy say he gonna smoke you up and put you in the reload and he going to 154. When I break his wheel, it ain't gonna be no rematch. I can see why you say that, bro. Telling y'all, bro, you look at Bud Crawford's whole attitude, his whole demeanor, the shit that he done up until this point, bro. I see a fighter that's not that confident in this shit, man.
Dude, this dude, Terrence Crawford, is one of the most competitive fighters I've ever seen. The dude has all the confidence and ability in himself. He went in there and told Errol he touched his belts, bro. Like, Errol was supposed to swat his hand away. He went in there and touched his belts. Just like, yo, I like those. I'm going to need those. Nigga, that's confidence. You like, yo, them shit's coming with me. Your boy stood there, shook and still like a motherfucker. Didn't do a damn thing.
And it's going to show on July 29th. So bump y'all gums, bro. Come in this comment section. Look at this title. Call me crazy. Just come see me July 30th after the fight. That's all I ask you to do. Don't change your name. Don't run off on me. Don't.
Oh, no. You know I'm coming. I'm stepping. I already made that clear. All y'all Spence channels, after the 29th, I'm coming for y'all. Coming for y'all. Absolutely. I'm going haywire.
All of a sudden become a Jerome Boots in this fan. Just come by, give me my flowers, allow me to talk my shit, and just tell me, knockout, your ass was right. Because you know what? You wouldn't be the first people I proved wrong, bro. You wouldn't be the first. Shit ton of Manny Pacquiao fans to call me.
I think knockout. He's a Spence fanboy because Spence is from his town. He's pretty much, that's what this seemed like. I always got them vibes from him. Like, he's riding with Errol because Errol's from his town. And a lot of dudes do that. They town loyal. You know what I mean? Me, I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you for boxing from my city and I don't fuck with him, I'm not gonna fuck with you just because you're from my city. It's just not, that ain't happening. But I look at it like that.
Crazy when I said you think Uga was gonna put hands on him. A lot of people that fuck with the channel called me crazy when I told y'all what Sebastian Fundora was gonna do to Erickson Lubin, man. You know, I told y'all what Canelo Alvarez was gonna do to Caleb Plant with everybody.
Man, I don't give a fuck what you say. None of them niggas, Caleb Plant, Canelo, Fundora, Erickson Lubin, none of your Dinas Ugas, none of those dudes is Terrence Bud Crawford. That's what make this dude here so special. None of them is in the same league with this dude, as far as I'm concerned.
Caleb Plant, man, Canelo about to do that boy bad, man. And I'm telling y'all right now, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. Earl Spence about to do something nasty to Terrence Bud Crawford. I can see it coming. This is a test for Terrence Crawford that he gonna fail. This ain't no test for Earl. He done already been through the gauntlet. He done been through the fire, bro.
What gauntlet though? What fire? Y'all, can y'all explain to me what gauntlet Errol Spence been through? He's been at welterweight his whole career, right? What gauntlet has he been? What killers has he really faced, bruh? Since he want to start talking about you want to denounce Bud's resume, what real killers has Errol Spence faced? Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Danny. Danny is a smaller dude that belonged at 140. Sean Porter ain't really had the power to really do much to him. Mike Garcia was a smaller dude that was pulled up. Old guys already had multiple losses already, right? He was never a threat. And he was never a real power threat to Errol. He still hurt Errol. And I ain't talking about that punch after the mouthpiece came out. He hurt him to the body multiple times. Why knockout ain't talking about that? Ain't knockout. I don't hear you talking about them body shots that he was taking from old guys. What happened with that? So you saying Errol went through the gauntlet with them dudes, but Terrence ain't go through the gauntlet with Mean Machine and or Gamboa or whoever. That's not a gauntlet. It's just called being hurt, right? And he just didn't do nothing with that being hurt. He just was hurt and he didn't respond with nothing, right? He gets no credit for that, right? Okay.
And this is a horrible stylistic matchup for Bud Crawford.
Actually, this is a horrible stylistic matchup for Errol Spence. But that's why this is a test for Errol. I think this is a bigger test for Errol than it is for Bud. Errol, a lot of times, these dudes that's naturally aggressive fighters, these pressure fighters, they don't face other pressure fighters all the time. Or they don't do good with boxers or boxer punchers. Y'all about to find out on the 29th. Dudes that have Bud style, they face all kind of different styles of fighters. They fight pure boxers. They fight pressure fighters. How you think Bud would do against a pure boxer? Think about that for a minute.
It's a horrible matchup for him. I can't wait to break down this fight, bro. I can't wait to break down this fight and give y'all the real breakdown, bro. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Earl say he gonna roll him up and smoke him. And then move to 154 and he breaking his will. He ain't gonna want no motherfucking rematch after the fight. That's how he coming. Just so y'all know, y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. Share the video, turn.
Well, you heard it, folks. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, one of the biggest Errol Spence cheerleaders on YouTube. Once again, spoke 11 minutes full of nothing and bullshit. Just cheerleading and pom-poms in the air. That's all he was doing. Everything he said could be countered with ease. This dude ain't no serious debater, dude. This dude don't have, like, he's a fan. He has fanboy knowledge. He speak off emotion. He don't go off of logic, bro. That's how he does. He don't go off of logic. Like when he says things about Bud being hurt by a Mean Machine, but yet Errol faced adversity. He don't explain what adversity means from Errol Spence. And we already know what that means. Errol's been hurt in certain fights. But Bud ain't faced adversity, but he just been hurt. He equates Bud being hurt as just being hurt, but Errol being hurt as facing adversity. This dude, come on, he not fooling nobody with his double talk, bro. That might work with a lot of your yes men, bro, but knockout, that can't work with me. Not with somebody with a brain like mine that process and break through every word you say. It don't work with me, bro. And for the real fans of boxing, you can't get one over on us, man. It ain't gonna work. Y'all dudes is nervous, and y'all know we getting close. We're 2 weeks in, and now that scary talk starting to come out. But y'all heard it here first, you see? Let me know what y'all thought about what Knockout Boxing 86 TV had to say. This your boy Rebel Like Boxing. Catch y'all later. And I'm out.